What's up, what's up, what's up? It's Ellie, and you're listening to My Digital Diary. This is our third episode with a guest. Everyone, please welcome Raina.
Hey, everybody. It's Raina.
So, you are in for a treat. We have just been, crying laughing before we've even hit record, so who knows what's going to happen.
The giggles were had.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So, just to kind of catch you guys up, I don't even know if I told you this. I thought maybe I did. I got a job.
Yes, you did tell me that. Hey.
So
on to
it
big
is
and better things.
Yes, it's June 24th. I accepted this job offer last Friday, and so I'll know more once I actually start, but I'll be selling insurance to employees, other businesses, and I'm super excited about it. It's commission work, and there's opportunities for travel, so super pumped. I am in the process of getting my license right now, which is quite a big undertaking. It is so unbelievably boring, but
it's gonna pay off for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm learning so much about the world and finance, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna be so smart by the time this is over. Yeah, seriously. So yeah, that's been my life today and yesterday. It's just been doing these online courses and just trying to take it all in. So yeah. So
I would give a round of applause for Ellie.
Thank you. It's our live studio audience.
I love it.
So, as you know, we start with our Expanding My Taste segment. And Raina, will you explain what you brought for me today?
Of course. So, I brought Ellie a concha. And not just any concha, I brought her an Oreo concha.
Yummy.
From El Cafecito.
Ooh,
I've had this once and it's really good.
Can you explain what this is?
So, my man loves a good concha. So he would know a little bit more, but honestly, it just kind of tastes like a donut. It's just kind of like a doughy, pastry. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I mean,
let me look it up.
Because what it looks like is a circular
it just
pastry
looks like a filled
with Oreo. Oh, it's filled too.
No, it's not filled.
Oh.
Well, actually, I don't remember.
So it's got the Oreo cream stuff on top.
Oh, here we go. It's a traditional Mexican sweetbread with similar consistency, basically to a donut. They get their name from a round shape and they're striped. Yeah, so it has little lines through it.
Yeah.
So it looks like a seashell. That's how they get the name. That's so cute.
I love it. All right.
Yeah, it's just like a pastry baked good.
Yeah. I mean, what's there not to love?
They also had strawberry vanilla and a regular plain one when I went through the drive-thru today at approximately 12:30. But they're there was one Oreo left, so I got that one. So
yeah,
I hope it's good.
All right.
Well, I know it's good, but I hope you like it. She doesn't like salsa, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, if you guys remember my episode that I tried salsa, Raina was there with me.
I literally watched her recoil. Is that the right word? I feel like that's the right word.
Just
yeah, her head went back. Anyways,
so yeah, hopefully this is.
So I don't know why I decided to go back in the Mexican food category. She said, "Bring me something you think I'll like."
Well, I love a sweet, so
yeah.
And I've never even heard of this.
Yeah,
so
I figured you did. I don't know why. Anyways,
all right, we're trying it.
She's a little messy. Oh, she's digging.
No.
What? Her finger disappeared. What the heck?
I was trying to see if it was filled.
No, I don't think it is. Well, actually, I think maybe break it in half. Oh, it is filled.
Oreo in
Wait,
it.
yeah, it is filled. Okay. I just kind of forgot what it tastes like.
Yeah, it kind of tastes like a cake donut.
Oh, there is a full Oreo in here.
Except it doesn't have a glaze like a wet glaze. It's kind of more of a drier glaze. What do you think?
No, it's good. Yeah, when I had it the first time, it was definitely like fresh out of the oven.
Oh,
it's not bad though.
If I had like, I don't know, a drink that would pair well with it, maybe it'd be better.
Coffee. Or just water, because like my mouth's dry now. Literally just water.
So it's very messy.
Yeah.
And but the taste is there. Except I might have black stuff in my teeth now.
Let me go in.
We're good.
Yeah, I love these, so yeah.
So yeah, let's say I'm gonna give it, I think I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I feel like the taste is there.
Yeah.
It's just very crumbly and a little dry. But, okay. I mean, I love Oreo, so
yeah,
it's there.
I think I would agree. But when I first had it, I would definitely have given it like an 8.5.
Yeah.
Or 8 point, you know what, like a 9 out of 10.
Was it this flavor?
It was like, yeah. But it was like they put them in, like it was fresh out of the oven. Like it was so, like, doughy. And I love like a doughy pastry. Oh,
same.
It was really good. Yeah, it's just kind of like room temp right now.
So it's not to its full potential right now.
No, but El Cafecito, little shout out.
Yeah.
They have the best food, I swear. It's so good.
I've never been there.
We need to go.
Yeah. Is it like Mexican food?
Yeah, it's like so they have like authentic food. So like all of their food is just amazing. I've heard mixed reviews on their drinks though. But I've only gotten one matcha from them before. But yeah, all of their food is just like so flavorful. Yeah, I've literally had like 5 different breakfast things so far off their menu. So good.
Awesome.
Sorry. And they just opened up like a new patio, so it's super cute.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Is it on
like Campbell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Love it. Well, thank you so much for bringing that. Now I can say I've tried a concha. Love
Give it up for the concha.
All right. So, I mean, we are silly, goofy girls, but we're going to sit here and try to answer some serious questions. So, when I approached Raina with this opportunity, she was explaining, like, you know, some things that she has experience in, and just kind of what she has to offer. Like, she's gonna bring her perspective to us as we kind of talk about identity and living in the Midwest and marriage and corporate and so many things. So we live in good old Springfield, Missouri, and some of us in our friend group have talked about, like, this wouldn't be the place that we would choose to keep living in. And so, what would you think the norm is for what people are like in the Midwest, and do you even fit into that norm?
So, I think Springfield, Missouri is a little bit more, I don't know how to say this, but just like a little bit more like stepping out creatively, I guess, than like the typical, or like what I picture as the Midwest, because I'm from like a small town in Nebraska, so I think Springfield definitely, like, there's like so many small businesses here. I feel like people are very expressive in their artistic ability, and I feel like people really like value that here in Springfield, at least from like at least like our age group.
Yeah.
So, sorry, what was the question?
Well, I realized that I forgot to ask you to introduce yourself, so let's do that, and then we'll get back to the question.
Okay. I'm Raina Liké. I'm from Nebraska, and I moved here like in 2018. Went to Evangel University. That's why I moved here, and then just ended up staying for a couple more years than planned. I got married a couple years ago, so we just kind of been, you know, like working on. Oh, that's thank you, strange man. Oh my goodness. You know what? That is what I need right now. Actually, can I get another one?
Awesome.
The delay. The millennial applause.
We live for the applause. Okay, so yeah, I got married a couple years ago, and so my man wanted to stay a little bit longer because he's big into film. Won't get too much into that because that's more of like his thing, or like his story. But yeah, so he wanted to like work on some more projects, build his portfolio. So we've been here a little bit longer than planned. Anyways, so yeah, now we're here. I do work at the one of the largest outdoor retail company.
Woohoo!
Woo! And I do marketing there, and it's been fun. I'm coming up on literally July 5th will be my 3rd year there, so which is crazy. I feel like time flies. Anyways, I have 2 cats, live downtown. It's really fun, so I've been enjoying these last couple of years. So, anyways.
Sweet, awesome. So it's funny you say that you see Springfield as like more like creative outpouring, all these things, because I know so many people now through our church that are from like the West Coast, and they're like, Springfield's such a small tiny town. I'm like, I'm from a town of 10,000.
It's very like subjective, because like to me it's like when I moved here for college, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like so much more to do than, because I'm from Nebraska. If you've been there, well, like Omaha and Lincoln are okay, but yeah, I was like, well, there's just like a lot more to do. There's like so many different coffee shops, and I just thought there was like a lot more fun little things to do with your friends. And now, like, I think living here, I don't even know, almost 6-7 years, I am kind of getting to the point where I'm like, been there, done that. So, but like, there are like a lot of new things happening every, like, I feel like often enough where I could see why people stay here, and settle down here. But at the same time, I think it just depends on the person,
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's going to have their reasons as why they want to leave or stay, but
yeah. Well, do you fit in? Do you think?
I think I just do, just because I don't know, just a girl.
You found your spot. I mean, because there's enough places here and enough niches that are in one city.
Yeah, I think it's like a mixture of like knowing I would love to be in a bigger city, but also it's like I don't necessarily feel like I would fit into like New York, for example. I feel like I would stick out there. Like my husband wants to be an actor, like he wants to move to LA. Like I think that mindset mixed with like I do feel like I have some individuality. Like I just feel like I've always been like creative, and I feel like I am not easily influenced by other things.
Yeah. No, I love that.
But yeah, so I feel like in that regard, like sometimes I feel like I'm in Springfield, or like, you go to the same places all the time and you're just kind of like, I feel like I don't belong here in that regard. But I feel like just looking at me, you're like, yeah, she's just like a Midwest girl.
So I know we've talked about like where you work is definitely not like what you sell is not really what you would buy.
Yeah. Period. Clock it.
So like, what are some little habits or steps that you've taken or you would take if you found yourself in a place you didn't fit in?
Yeah. So, number one, I think if you have the opportunity to like wear whatever you want, like I feel like freedom and how you dress yourself is like number one. Or like obviously number one is like how you present yourself and like how you communicate and talk. I feel like that says a lot about you as a person, of course. But I think also just like in a work setting, if you're able to like have the freedom to pick out your outfits or like do your hair a certain way, like I think taking the time to put effort into what you're wearing and like how you present yourself in a setting where that's not typically, like for example, I work at like a outdoor company, people are in like polos. There's some people obviously that dress more like I would dress like them, I guess, like some girls that work there, but overall like it is very like fishing, hunting, camping, and I do love the outdoors, but I think deep down that's not like my number one hobby. Like I'm not fishing on the weekends like a lot of my friends that work there, so it's just kind of like I would go glamping.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And I like enjoy fishing like with my grandpa here and there, but it's just like in that setting, like I pick out my outfits and like people are like, oh, your outfit's so cute, and then there's some people that are like, I would have never guessed you like lived on a farm. Like, but they say it in a way where it's like, I would have never guessed. Like,
you lived on a farm?
Yeah. In Nebraska.
What?
Yeah, but like no animals. Sometimes we would like not borrow. I think we would like babysit our neighbors' cows, so we would like give them water and stuff. But like we didn't have like animals, but we had like corn, and
interesting.
I was out there pulling potatoes.
Wow.
For minimum wage. In the heat. Yeah, so like I don't know, I feel like looking at me, they're just like, I didn't know you lived on a farm. But they say it in a way that's just kind of like, it comes off like kind of rude because it's like, I don't know, because they have like cattle and stuff, and they look at me, and it just feels like they're like, oh, like to each their own, like I don't know, like yeah. So a lot to say, and then I talk about like my husband into acting and stuff, and like a lot of people there are like, oh, good luck, like that's like have fun moving to California, like it's the worst state ever, and it's like, well, sometimes I would agree, like it's like, okay, you don't have to like say that, but
right.
So, yeah, I think just, like, putting the time to or, like, making an effort to, like, express yourself inwardly and outwardly and, like, what you like to talk about. Like, don't feel like you need to talk about the same things everyone else likes to talk about. Like, people are, like, you know, talking about all the fish they caught, and you can obviously you have, like, nothing to say or you just, like, aren't passionate about that. Like, you can, I feel like, just be bold and talk about stuff that you're also into, and it, like, strikes conversations with people that might not understand that world, or I don't know if that even makes sense.
No, I mean, you definitely have to have a lot of confidence to do that. And
yeah, for sure.
Kudos to you.
Yep. Did I say I do that all the time? No, no I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So when it comes to like who you are and your identity, so are you 26? 25?
25.
25. So we're past high school and college age. So how would you say like you're tear rolls down your face?
Like fall on the floor.
So how has your identity changed from high school to now?
From high school to now, I feel like so much. Honestly, I think in high school I was very I wouldn't say like a people pleaser, because at the same time it's like I do think I had some sort of backbone in terms of like, you know, if they're gonna act a certain way or, you know, say stuff about me or whatever. If that was the case, like I didn't let it affect me as much, but at the same time I do think I was more shy and like I was scared to be more outgoing or be myself, because like I was scared of people just like being rude, and it was more so I was just like more emotional, and like I'm still emotional, but like I think I wanted like the approval of others, because like I knew who I was, so it's like I wanted other people to like value me, and like, you know, my friends like value me as a friend and all that stuff. And then I think now, like being outside of college, like obviously being married, it's kind of like, you know, if people don't value me, it's like, well, at least I have my husband, like obviously God. But so I think I'm more like, I don't know if you've watched anything by Mel Robbins. She comes on my feed sometimes, but like her whole thing is like just let them. So basically it's like when people want to act a certain way to you or like treat you a certain way, like it doesn't reflect who you are. It's just like you just have to let them, because that's, you know, more on them than like what you can control. So I don't know if that answers the question, but I guess just like now I feel like I have more of a grasp on like what it means to not let other people's like actions control like how I feel or how I view myself, and like you just have to like, I feel like I just speak more highly of myself than I did in high school, because in high school you're like figuring everything out, and you just like
for sure,
like you're like forced to like pick a degree, like you're just like,
oh my gosh,
and I feel like you just want more surface level things in a relationship, and it's just like it was like looking back, it's like I was just like such a little girl. Like it's just like I don't know, like high school feels so long ago too, and like even college feels so long ago, which it's only been like 3-ish years, 3 years. So yeah, high school is like a whole other world ago, and I sometimes I see like photos come up on like a year ago today, or like not a year ago. Oh my gosh, like 7 years ago today, 80 or no, it's like 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like 10 years ago. But yeah, I'm like, who even is that? Like that is just like crazy. So like I wish I could go back and just tell her to just like be more bold in what I'm like passionate about, and like I was doing certain sports just for like the sake of being with my friends, and I was like miserable.
Yeah. Oh no.
And I like quit basketball my senior year because I was just like I hated it, and yeah, just like anyways, I'm like rambling.
No, I love it.
I
So
knew
like,
this would happen.
yeah, I mean, so if you're in high school, like listening, which who knows if there are, just
I'll send this to people.
Thank you. So just know it gets easier, and the older you get, the more you get to know yourself, and experiences shape you for who you are. So if you don't have it all figured out yet, neither do we.
No.
And you just keep learning as you age.
Probably never will. You just get better like hiding it. Yeah. Or like you just get busier to where you aren't able to think about like certain things.
Honestly.
But
so kind of transferring now into your more about your work. So as we talk about, high school and college, what that was like, what was your biggest shock moving from college to the corporate world?
I think, well, I had certain, I feel like everyone has like these classes where the professor or teacher like will get super mad and just be like, this is not how you would not get away with this in the corporate world. Like you would not get away with this in the real world. And then like being in like a real corporate job, it's just like, this is so unserious. And like, obviously I know there's different corporations or, companies are different than one another, but I hear like a common theme that like once they get into like the real like workplace, it's kind of like this isn't real. Like this is not so serious, and like everyone's just kind of pretending they know what they're doing, at least honestly, like from what I kind of like pick up. And so yeah, everyone's just kind of pretending. So I feel like in like college I'd be like, oh my gosh, like you're like a CEO of a business or whatever, like you are like probably like the smartest person in the world, like you know everything and you know all the right steps to take. But it's like I feel like in the real world, like you are very much like still figuring out no matter what stage you are in life, and obviously you have more of the skills once you like go up the ladder and stuff. But like everyone's just kind of like pretending. That's just what I feel like. But I mean, I don't know. And also, I mean, this isn't really as much my experience, but like for my friends that have gone to the corporate world, they're like the 9 to 5, which I have an 8 to 5. I don't know where this 9 to 5 came from. I have an 8 to 5. Yeah. So like a lot of my friends were like almost like quit like a month in because they're like the 8 to 5 is just like it's so hard, like having such a like literally getting up the same time super early every day, and then you don't get home till like after 5 every day. Like you just feel like your whole day's like gone, and then you're drained after. And like that's been some of my friends' experiences, just feeling like the routine is super hard. But I mean, for me, I feel like I've always had like a full-time job. Like in the summer I was always working, which is like terrible and sad. And I'm still broke. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I feel like I've always just been used to working full-time. So like that was never like a adjustment for me. That was just kind of like, oh, this is like what it is like. But I do think I hope in the future I can get something that's a little less, 40 hours a week. But that still pays good. But yeah, so do I agree with the 8 to 5? Not at all. I think I feel like you don't need more than like 4 to 5 hours a day to get your work done, in my opinion, if you're really working hard. Because I feel like the longer hours you have, the more you're kind of spacing out your work, at least. I think from what I've heard from people too is like they're spacing out their work to like make the day go faster, and then versus like if you really just dedicated and grinded it out, like I feel like you could get stuff done faster. But since the days are so long, like I don't know. Anyways, all I have to say, the first thing for sure was a shock to me because I definitely was like putting everyone on like a pedestal of like, oh, you can't even like look at that, like people above you in the corporate world, you can't even make eye contact because it's like so scary. But it's like everyone's a human being, and I work in marketing, like we're not curing cancer, so it's like we're all, it's not, you just have to remind yourself like it is important, obviously, because you owe it to the company and stuff, but it's not gonna end the world if you like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think like
it was stress on themselves, like in their job. Like people like lose sleep over their job, and it's like if you feel that way, like, you need to find another job because if you're already there 8 to 5 and you go home and you're still thinking about work, you need to find another job. You need to find another job because that should not be happening.
I know.
Like, it just, that's my pet peeve is when people complain about work outside of work. Not like complain, because obviously there's stuff you want to like debrief on after work, but just like letting them like actually affect like them like as a person, like their joy. It's like, if that's how you feel about, like, you just need to find something else because it is just not worth it.
Right.
It's not worth
Amen.
it. It's not worth it.
Amen.
Yay.
So
the sun's like hitting you perfect right now.
Thanks. Showing all the spots where I picked my dry, burnt face off.
Just put it on display. It'll blend in with the
No, I think that's so true. I mean, when I got into education, it was like, it was just all this pressure from college of like, you've got to get these kids like from here, point A to point
that'd
B.
Be a lot of pressure being in like the education world.
Yeah.
You're really responsible for so many kids. And so many different parents' opinions and voices and
it was definitely a lot.
I just have so much respect for teachers, and like I feel like a lot of my friends that are teachers like have posted that something crazy like one day, like they'll like kind of go through it here and there, but also they're like crying at the end of the year because their kids are moving up, so you like build really close relationships. It's really rewarding. Like even like you said, you were like crying with your
my
students like the last day.
It was so awful. It was like
just so rewarding, like
I know,
being that person in so many of their lives. Like they'll always remember you as their teacher.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah. I think just like entering any workforce like is how you just truly realize like we're all running the same race. We're all living the same life on Earth. Like it's just like you can put people on pedestals if you choose to, but really like we're all one and the same.
Yeah, you have to like really like touch grass. I hate saying that, but like there are people at my job that are like, oh my gosh, like so and so just walked by or like da-da-da. And I'm like, there are people like they go home to their families at the end of the day. Like obviously you have respect for people that are above you and you know like you like rely on their guidance and stuff, but at the same time it's like do not worship them. Like we are all people. But yeah, you just have to just treat everyone like a human being. I think that's another important. If you get anything from this, just treat everyone like a human being. Don't think anyone's better or below you. Just treat everyone with the same respect and kindness.
Yes.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever, amen. Clap.
Yes.
With the black male voice. Please.
Should we do the next question with the black male voice on?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that.
I hope this puts a smile on somebody's face and not a face of disgust. Right, exactly. Okay, we're gonna try to be serious. Okay, here we go. Like, what is something that is not talked about enough in the corporate world? Alright. So, I think something that's not talked about... Okay, also going back to what I said last, it's just like kind of just realizing that everyone doesn't really know what they're doing. You're kind of expected to kind of bend over backwards for anything at any time. I think overall as a company, like getting that recognition is hard.
I just genuinely was like entering another dimension after 5 minutes of that. I'm so sorry.
I know.
The room started spinning. I was like, hold up. Okay, I'm sorry. That's actually a long time for someone to listen to that. Oh, it's my favorite though. I love that so much. I love that. It's like my ears ringing right now. I can still hear it. Okay, well, like just going back to like just knowing who you are as a person. Like, do not let your job, like, define you as a human being. Because, yeah, I feel like a lot of people put their value in their position at their job. And, yeah, I've seen firsthand people at my job just kind of, stressing and feeling like they're crying. Obviously, it's upsetting, like, feeling like you're not getting the recognition, but you have to also realize, like, if you're doing your best, like, sometimes that's, like, all you can do. And, sometimes maybe it's not the best fit, like, you need to look for something else, or just not letting your job define you as a person.
Right. So, like, how much of your identity should come from your job? Because I know for me, I definitely made a lot of my identity being a teacher. And then then I left, and then it's like, what am I?
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know it's hard. It's so hard, and also again, like, also very much depends on, like, obviously your career. I mean, overall, it's like you don't want to put your identity in anything other than Christ, of course, but also I think Christ, like, enables us to have the abilities and skills to, like, succeed and do an amazing job in whatever work setting that we're in. So we definitely can use that work setting to, like, better his kingdom. And so in that regard, I think it's important to, like, acknowledge the weight of that, but at the same time, like I said earlier, like, just don't go home thinking about the whole day for your whole evening. Not having any other thoughts besides work is, like, really unhealthy. And but yeah, I think also just not so much your career being your identity and what you see yourself as, but I think more so just acknowledging the skills he gave you, because you can use those anywhere. Like, say you were, like, a teacher and you're, like, obviously have, like, really nurturing skills, like, you have patience, like, you're creative, like, all those things. Like, you can use that, like, what you're doing now. Like, you can have that same patience, the same nurturing ability to, like, be there for people and, like, help people, like, get better insurance. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like, people need that, and, like, they don't want, like, a salesperson that sounds very, like, repetitive or stuck up, or, like, they are obviously in it for the money. Like, you have the personality to be very, like, nurturing and caring, and, like, people need that. And so, like, just acknowledging your skills in all fields of life, or, like, all areas of life, and, like, just being willing to try new things and step out. I think that's also important. Like, you're doing a whole different thing. So that essence, like, you cannot have your job be your identity, because then you are kind of like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I could see that being super tricky. And, like, I even picturing doing something completely different, I feel like it'd be like starting over. Like, you'd be like, okay, what am I doing now? Because you're so used to the routine. And
Yeah.
I mean, I think personally, I don't let my job affect my identity at all, which I'm really happy about, I guess. I don't know, I feel like it's harder for other people, but I think I just know, like, deep down, like, eventually I'm gonna do something different. Like, it's, like, my first big job out of college, and it's been good. So just deep down, I know this isn't forever. So I do have that mindset of, like, this isn't gonna, like, affect me long term, and I'm just gonna enjoy it now. I'm not gonna really, like, think about it.
I mean, if I were to, like, describe you to somebody, I wouldn't be like, yeah, she works at blank company. Like, that's, like, the last thing that I even
People are like, where do you work? And I tell them, they're like, really? They're like, oh, fun. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, I'm having a good time. They bring the farmers market there, like, every Wednesday. It's fun. They do good things for their customers and their customers. They do. I feel like they treat their employees well. So, like, it's been a good 3 years for sure. And so I'm excited for the future.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, okay. I have some questions when it comes to, like, your marriage, not getting in, like, super anything intimate, but
please.
So let's kind of transition into the third wheel segment. So I will act as the third wheel in your marriage when we're talking about about these things. So yeah. So
I just learned that, like, the other day.
Yes. So let's see. So kind of similar to what was a big culture shock with corporate life. What was something you didn't expect when it came to marriage?
Ooh. Let me think.
Because you got married at what age?
23. So, like, I mean, like, in the Christian world, that could be considered young, but also I have friends that got married when they're, like, 20, 21. So, yeah, it is young, though, because I do think even now, being 25, like, I still feel really young, like compared to someone who's like 28, 29. Like I still feel like young, but then it's like we got married at 23, so that was like really like I don't know. Like looking back, I'm like, dang, like we were like kids. But okay, something I did not expect in marriage is, I think, at least for my relationship, I think the stress of like finances.
Oh my gosh,
is crazy, and like by myself. So like in our relationship, I handle most of the money, or like just like budgeting. Like I love that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I would prefer that I do it. I'm like, as long as you're bringing money in, like I know where to put it. Like I don't mind it. So I like do all the bill stuff and whatever. And like when I was single, like I'm budgeting for like myself and whatever, and it was a lot easier to like save money. And then like once you get married, like you're also taking on their expenses, and it's like obviously people tell you that like before you're like you want to, like finances are like the number one cause of divorce in America is like what they say. Yeah, so I think just like firsthand like experiencing it, like it is like the number one cause of arguments, at least for us, is like finances, and they're never like super serious,
right,
but
yeah.
which is a blessing that that's like our biggest argument. But it's just stressful. So like, I feel like whenever you're in a, like a stressful situation, you get more like it's obviously you're more tense and you're uncertain. It's a lot of uncertainty, but obviously we're blessed, and like second year in, like it's been a lot better and like manageable, and like we're we're on the up and up.
Yeah,
but yeah, so just like finances, I didn't expect to be so intense. And I mean, like we make good money, like what we're like where we are and what we're doing. Like obviously we have more goals and hopefully dreams, but yeah, I just didn't expect that weight so much to be like over my head of making sure everyone's taken care of, not just myself.
Yeah.
Or obviously like he takes care of me, but it's just like making sure like we both are not like missing anything, because student loans, and we got car insurance, all the things.
Oh
so
yeah,
we each got like phone bills, like all the stuff. So
yeah,
I would recommend combining your bank accounts for sure. I do have like a separate one, but also just having one combined is really important. I know people have their like opinions or preferences on that, but I think combining it is just so helpful, because then you can just literally see everything all in one area.
Yeah.
Also, for me, just the hair everywhere, like the beard hair and like his hair. I open up my makeup. Babe, if you're listening, it's not a problem. There just needs to be a solution. What is that? No, like I open up like my makeup and there's like hair in it, and it's not my hair. It's everywhere. I lift up the toilet lid.
Never thought
hair there, and it's like usually the girl. It's like you think the female, like her hair strands are everywhere, and like obviously, hair strands will collect on the floor. But when I say everywhere, like I like flip my pillow over and there's like a pile. But no, I love him.
I mean,
yeah, he's little
black as night.
Yes, and I love his hair. His hair is so cute.
Right.
But like his hair gets everywhere, and it's just
very
I didn't expect that. And like obviously when we were dating, he would come over and like use the bathroom and like hair, I would see hair. But it's like when you're living together, like I feel like it's
no breaks.
There's no breaks. There's no breaks. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. I think I've always like wanted to get married, so I've always like pictured like what I wanted my marriage to look like, and I married someone who's very like, he is very excited also to get married, and like I feel like we are like a good team. So like it kind of like played out like how I expected it in a way, which in terms of like in terms of like who's cooking or like who's doing dishes and like what are we gonna do in our evening, like stuff like that. Like I feel like we're very like good at communicating like what we want. So I am really, really thankful for him.
Oh yeah.
There's for sure so much more that I didn't expect, but it's just off the top of my head. It's like I think what I expected was just so good that I'm not really thinking about other stuff. But
yeah, I mean, I remember when we were Oh, tell me.
The closet.
Oh, talk about it.
And if you know my man, he like loves clothes too. Like he's big into fashion and so, which is nice for me because I like wearing stuff. But like sharing a closet is so terrible. I pray for the day that I can have like my own closet because yeah, it's just stressful. Like I feel like he low-key has like more clothes than I do, which is crazy. And I wasn't expecting that because I was like, you know, guys, I feel like they just have like t-shirts and hoodies and I don't know. But yeah, that I was not expecting, I will say. Just putting everything together in one closet. Like I've seen his closet when we were like dating, but putting his stuff with my stuff in one closet was a sight to see. You couldn't see nothing because it was all you saw was fabric because there's no empty space. But it was crazy. So yeah, I did not expect that.
Anyways, I remember when we were at El Puente and you were even talking about like when we were talking about how you were like, yeah, he wants to be accountable. Like I made the goal to like not eat out as much, and then I ate out, and then he's like, why'd you eat out? I'm like, I've never had anyone tell me how to spend my money before.
That's true.
And he's just holding you accountable to your own goal, like as he should. But it's like if I'm behind on things or like, oh, I overspent, you know, I just like, oh, I'll just grab some Uber Eats shifts or whatever. Like I just like take care of it and don't want anybody to know. I'm like, oh my god, someone's gonna know.
Don't let anybody know. That's true. Like they say, like when you're married, like you're an open book. Like everything is on the table. Today, for example, like he literally called me today and was like, "Hey, do you care if I buy this action figure? Because it was like kind of an expensive action figure." And I'm like, "Can you please not? Like it's just gonna sit on our bookshelf." Like what?
Okay, what was the action figure?
I don't even know, but it was like a bag. Like are we gonna like play with it? No, I'm kidding. But I was like, can we please not? And I was like, it's just not what we need to buy right now. Like, please, like, don't buy. And he's like, it's important to me though. Like, you don't get it. And so then I'm like, you know, I was like, okay, not that he needs to like ask me for permission, but we like already communicated. Because okay, backstory, like our first year in marriage, like we just didn't communicate. Like we budgeted, but we didn't communicate like what we were spending, like other I don't know money on, and then. We were just trying to be more intentional with like what we're spending money on. I feel like everyone should do, or like everyone knows that to some extent. But anyways, so yeah, I kind of got to a point where I was like, okay, I feel like I'm getting irritated at him for spending money, but then I like go and like shop or like spend money or like buy makeup, and I'm like, okay, I can't have this like I need to have like standard that we're like both on the same page. Like I can't be expecting him to like. You know, not spend money on like action figures, but then I just because I think it's stupid, and then I go like and buy makeup. Like I'm trying to, I just like was trying to be more intentional in that way. So, anyways, I try to be more like open to him, like spending money on his hobbies. Yeah. You know, he likes to buy comic books and stuff. He's a little like nerd. He's into like film and stuff. But anyway, so I think just it helps to have that like communication of like, hey, is it gonna affect us if I like want to buy these new pants or like do you care? Because I don't want to like tell him like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do that now, and then he sees me with like a new pair of shoes, like you know what I mean? Like it's just like having the open communication. Again, I don't know what the question was or how we got here.
No, I just think it's so much more like serious than people take it to be. Like when
it is, it's a covenant.
I mean, when like some women they get married before they. Like, in college before they live on their own, which, awesome. I've lived on my own, and I'm like, I know, like, I'm comfortable, and I can take care of myself. So it's gonna be, like, I don't even know how many times I've thought about that conversation since we've had it. I'm like, ugh, one day. But, like, marriage is obviously beautiful and sacred, and I want it, but it's like, if you've lived on your own and, like, you get married later in life, it's definitely...
a secret. Which you shouldn't keep secrets, but, like...
Right.
Everything's an open book. Like, really, you cannot hide anything. I mean, people do, and
it doesn't go well.
Not good. But,
yeah.
And I think it's more fun that way, too, because it's like you're just in on each other's, like, hobby and, like, things they like, and it's like, it's like, yeah, babe, go buy the action figure, and then you see him excited about it. Like, it's so cute, like, when you support each other.
Yeah. So, speaking of, like singleness and marriage and things, because we're in different boats right now. So What things have you dedicated to keep from your single life into your marriage?
I think just having hobbies, like, and not. I say, like, don't be dependent on your man, but, like, not gonna lie, I'm, like, a little dependent now.
Oh, I mean, duh.
I think I was very independent in college. Like, I would, like, if I was talking to a guy, like, I feel like I was very focused still on my schedule. Obviously, if it was someone I was really interested in, like, you want to be intentional and make the time for them. But I think I was also just very independent in that regards because I was so used to, I, like, didn't really have serious boyfriends through high school and college. Like, I feel like I was very, I didn't date a lot. Like, I was very waiting for the right guy. So
Yeah.
I, in that way, was, like, very independent in that I never, like, really felt like I needed a guy. But obviously, like, now I'm with my husband, and he's, like, my bestest friend. He's so cute. Like, I just want to be with him, like, all the time. And I get, like, we'll be, like, hanging out, and he, like, starts putting his shoes on. I'm like, where are you going? I'm like, where are you going? Where are you going? Anyway, will you be back? Okay. But, like, sleeping by yourself gets so, like, it's, like, sleeping with somebody, like just falling asleep in the same bed every night. It's just, like, the days that he's, like, traveling or something, and then he's not there, I'm like, I have such a hard time falling asleep. Like, I feel like I'm so dependent on, or just, like, I'm not dependent, but it's just, like, I really, like, appreciate our time together. So
Yeah.
I think, but all that to say, I still have hobbies.
Yeah.
So, like, we both just, like, do our own thing, and it's nice because he's so into, like, he's really big into film, and he does a lot of film projects with his friends, and he does, like, auditions and stuff, and that's, like, his goal long term. And so those, like, take a lot of time. Like, if you've ever been, like, on a film set, like, those take days and sometimes months, like, spread out between months. So there's, like, days, like, he would leave in the morning and get back at, like, 2 a.m. Like, they take a really long time. Or, like, obviously each project's different, but so I'm, like, used to him, like, being gone for those, and then it's like, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, or, like, I like to draw and paint, and
I didn't know that.
I love painting. I love go paint.
Yeah.
I love painting and, like, just, like, having little picnics, and, like, I do, like digital marketing's fun. I love looking into, like Pinterest and other stuff like that, and I just love thrifting. Like, I feel like fashion is a hobby. Like thrifting and having an eye to, like, put stuff together. I think that is, like, such a hobby, and you can't tell me it's not a hobby.
Yeah.
It's, like, but yeah, so I, like, keep myself busy. I'm not just, like, sitting around, like, waiting for him, but, like, when he is here, I, like, appreciate it. But yeah, just having hobbies is really important. I think that goes for everybody.
Yes.
Going back to also, like, being in the workspace, if you don't have a hobby outside of your job, you're gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
So yeah, just also being your own person, which I feel like having hobbies helps you, like, find who you are as a person, like, what you like to do.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you don't have any hobbies and you just, like, are only into their hobbies and do what they do, like, you can lose yourself in a way. So.
Yeah. What ways do you have to love yourself inside of a marriage?
Yes. Well, confidence is key, baby.
Yes.
No, but, like, yeah, you just have to be, well, obviously, like, open up about, like, your insecurities and stuff with each other, because that's, like, how you help each other, overlook those and stuff. Obviously, with Jesus too, just, like, praying about stuff that you struggle with. But, sorry, you said dealing with insecurities.
How do you love yourself?
By dealing with your insecurities, duh. No, well, like, obviously, like, knowing who you are in Christ, of course, but, like, like, setting aside that time to, like, really get closer to Jesus, but also, learning how to love yourself. Just, like, knowing, like, you guys technically, like, picked each other, like, you love parts about each other and enough to, like, marry each other, so you also have to, like, see that in yourself, because, like, there's things where I'm like, I feel, like, gross, or, like, I feel like I've been, like, super lazy lately or whatever, and, like, to him, he's like, I feel like you've been working hard, like, you, like, aren't, like, you, like, beautiful, or, like, stuff like that. Like, I feel like you see the best in each other, and so that's also a great thing about picking a good partner, is that they see, like, obviously they'll call out stuff that needs to be, like, worked on, but, like, you're also very much, like, picking each other up in areas where you feel like you, like, don't love about yourself. And so, yeah, I think having alone time too is very important. I feel like it's easy to get like FOMO, or I feel like since you do work all day, like you want to go out and hang out with friends, but also it's like at work you are very much like not able to do like stuff on your own time. So I think it is important to have like self-care days, and
yeah,
I don't know, sometimes you gotta just scroll on your phone. Just for like
for inspo.
Just for like 20 minutes. Just to watch.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But.
So how does how much you love yourself impact how you love others?
I think it's everything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you like are confident with yourself, I feel like the confidence that you have in yourself, like you're able to pick that up in others as well. Like I don't know, because like I feel like days where I feel like I hate my outfit or my face, like I hate the way I did my makeup. I just feel so ugly, and like oh, I feel so lazy lately. I'm not like doing anything productive. Like I just feel like a bum. Like days like that, I feel like I don't really want to be around other people because I feel like I'm just not myself, or I don't. Like it's just hard to compliment somebody and like see good in other people when you don't feel good yourself. So like just having confidence and just like setting intentional time to take care of yourself, because I know some people are just like, I could never like get up 30 minutes earlier to like do my hair or something, and I'm like, sometimes that like really makes all the difference in like how my day goes, because if I look crazy and like it just affects like everything, because it's like, I mean, like everyone's different, but like personally for me, like I love getting ready because like I feel put together, and then I feel like I'm able to, I don't know, I just feel more confident. And then when you're confident, I feel like I want to talk to more people. Like I want to be like seen by more people, and like I don't know.
Oh, definitely. There are days when the alarm clock doesn't go off and you have to run out the door. I just feel
it sets you off for the day.
Like, I feel disgusting. Like no one look at me.
Yeah. Or like when I didn't wear mascara one day, and everyone's like, "Are you feeling okay?"
No.
Like no. Well, now I'm not. Like, what's wrong? My eyes like won't open. I don't know why. No, it's funny.
Well, one last question. So we've talked about like identity and marriage and confidence. So what are some places you feel the most yourself, and how do you prioritize spending time in those places?
I feel the most myself when I'm just looking at, and this is just for me, like I'm not saying to do this, by the way, when I'm like looking at places or like things that I would like to have, or like jobs I would like to achieve, like when I'm looking at that like on Pinterest or like YouTube or whatever, like when I really just like take your that all in, like my vision board. That's what I was trying to say.
Yes.
When I really like spend time like looking at my vision board and just listening to music that I like, and I feel like that's when I feel most of myself, because I'm able to like intentionally see things and put stuff in front of me that I want for myself.
Yeah.
So that makes me feel like myself, because it's like, you know, when like it's hard to I don't know, like feel like yourself when you're getting like a routine, like I said earlier. But yeah, I don't know, just like finding inspiration everywhere in life is really important, because I think we're all meant to be inspired by something, and obviously you want to be inspired by the right things, but I think it's important to find like things that you want to achieve, and like, I don't know, areas in life where you'd like to grow and where you'd want to be. I think that's a good thing and a healthy thing. Obviously, like not copy someone's entire life, but like it's good to like pull inspo from like parts of everything, you know, like whether that's fashion or like your lifestyle, like the gym, or like you want to get into reading, like what kind of books you want to get into reading, like what kind of house aesthetic do you want to have that makes you feel at home. Like I feel like it's important to really look at all those different, you know, aspects of life and like strive to get there, you know.
Yeah.
But also like feeling like yourself now when you can't get there is like, obviously, just I think it's important also to have really good friends that are like genuine, because those people will like bring out the best parts of you. And like when I'm hanging out with people that I have genuine connections with, and like we're just really good friends, like I feel like that's when I'm also the most myself, because like you just bring that out of each other naturally. Same with just like my husband, like you just feel like yourself. So Anyways.
I love it. Well, that wraps up the third wheel segment.
Yay.
So let's talk about what we're reading, what we're listening to, what we're watching. Yes. So I did finish City of Bones. That was a book that, so I've told the podcast, the books that I have, I can count maybe on one hand how many I actually bought. So many books are just given to me as gifts, which I absolutely love, but that means that a lot of these books are not books I would have chosen to read. So City of Bones was definitely a book I would not have chosen to read, but it was given to me by a good friend, and it's a YA book. She came from her 5th grade classroom, so I had to keep that in mind when reading it. But yeah, it was actually kind of good. I would not. It's a trilogy, I think, so I don't think I would read the other ones because it was over 400 pages long. It was a lot. It was a lot. But
like Harry Potter.
Well, if
I say it with an accent. Hold up. I had to stop myself because what was that? You like Harry Potter? That's crazy. I've never read Harry Potter.
It was definitely fantasy. I've read the first Harry Potter book.
Okay.
I'm not a fantasy girl, but this one was grounded enough to where
Sorry.
It was definitely grounded enough to where I didn't feel like I had to learn a bunch of rules and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that, like fairies and dragons and elves, and I don't like that. Yeah, that show's pop. I love it.
I do too.
And then I'm watching, honestly, just my YouTube subscriptions. I just haven't really been. I've been so locked in with this class. I really haven't been watching much of anything. But Ironheart came out today. It's a Marvel TV show.
Hey, Yaya's probably watching it right now.
I know. I really need to get on it because I don't know if you know this about me. I've been getting into comics, actually.
Wait.
So I've been reading all of Ironheart's comics to get ready for
Wait, I would tell Yaya.
Okay.
That's so normal.
I tell you, if you guys go see Fantastic Four, I already have tickets for Fantastic
Four. We're gonna
Four.
Go.
But I've been trying to find people to enjoy that kind of stuff with me because
Well, hit us up.
Yeah, I will.
I mean, I don't necessarily.
I'll just have to Yaya the whole time.
Like, whoa, whoa. I'm kidding. No, I enjoy it with him because I like how happy it makes him. And I love how happy it makes you.
Yeah.
No, but I do like Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Well, you know how sad it is? I have not yet found a man, besides my first boyfriend, that actually likes Marvel, who will enjoy it with me. I'm like, if anyone's listening and you like Marvel and you're single, hit me up.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really hear people actually talk about it. I mean, I do because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So...
That's awesome. I'm telling him that.
Movies-wise, haven't really watched anything. Music, I haven't even been listening to music. It's been so bad. I've just been so locked in on this class. So,
dang.
Yeah, I have this. I think it's a horror book. It's called. So if you don't know, Raina, I have
this light. You just said that,
If you don't know, I think I might have OCD. Because I don't know how to make decisions, so I make systems for everything. So instead of being like, I don't know what book to read, I'll just pick one. I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. So I put all my books into a wheel and spin it, and when it lands on is the book I read.
That's
so this is definitely a book I would have normally read in the fall, but I landed on it, so I'm reading it.
Okay.
I haven't started it yet, but
that's awesome though.
That's the one I'm gonna read. So
I love that.
We'll see. We'll keep you updated on how that goes. What about you? What
am I into right now?
Yeah.
Right now, I do need to read more. Honestly, it's been bad. I haven't finished a book since 2020. That face you just made. Okay, actually no, during COVID, I literally went to Barnes & Noble. I bought so many books. I'm halfway through one of them. But it's by Jordan Lee Dooley, if you know who that is. She's I guess I would say influencer, but she's not. I mean, now it's considered an influencer, but she's I've been following her since late high school, early college.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, she writes some books, but I have one by hers that it's actually really good, and I do want to finish it because I remember really enjoying it when I read it 5 years ago. I'm sure I'd feel the same way now. But yeah, I do need to read more books. I'm trying to, like, obviously read my Bible more because I've always struggled with that. Like, literally, it's like the one thing that I'm just terrible at is like reading my Bible. Not the one. I'm terrible at a lot of things, but like reading my Bibles, it's so hard for me. But anyways, so I've been trying to like just read more in general. And music I'm listening to, I feel like I've been listening to, like, my favorite kind of music is like R&B. I like some like soulful jazz music. Like I love Leon Bridges. I've been listening. I had a little Tate McRae phase. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. I'm kind of like burning out of that right now, but yeah, I've just always listened to the R&B, like literally whoever it is that's R&B. I feel like I listen to it, but all that to say, plot twist. I was on a road trip a few weeks ago, and I was just playing like a lot of alternative, like Still Woozy, like all that kind of stuff. Like I've been listening to. It was like Remy Wolf. I guess she's like pop. I don't. Is she like indie alternative? I don't even know. But just like a lot of that like 2020 trendy TikTok music I've been like listening to, which is like really out of character for me. But it's been fun. I've been enjoying it. Yeah. What I've been watching Love Island. I hate to say it. I've been watching it. It's like my first year really watching it all the way through. I've never seen a UK or US season. And yeah, I have to like fast forward through some stuff because I'm just like, what is this? Really, what is this? But it's so entertaining. Like, it's just like fun to like see people and be like, this is like really how they are. Like, I don't know, like in a bad way.
with Housewives.
Yeah, like thing. Not to be like not in a bad way, but it's generally just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe like it's so interesting how someone would think this way. Like it's just like fun
it's
for
sociology.
Me. Yeah, no, it is. Like just I'm like, why? I just can't understand why they would make that decision. Like it's just like so interesting, and like all them together, they're just like, it's just really funny. And anyways, but I've been watching that. I did just go see that new movie with Dakota Johnson.
Oh, The Material.
Yeah, I hated it. What? It was the most boring movie I've ever watched.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he liked it. I went with my friend Tate too, and we all went together, and she said she liked it.
Do you think that people like it just for Pedro Pascal and Chris
Evans? He's the only reason why it was somewhat good, honestly. She just talked like a robot the whole time. And I don't know if that was like
I mean, that's kind of Dakota Johnson. Like, I know. She gets so much hate.
I know. Like she, don't get me wrong, I don't think she did bad by any means. I think the script was just really boring. So, but
was it like
she looked beautiful.
Romance? Was it a thriller? Was it?
It was like, it was supposed to be a rom-com is what I heard. But that wasn't funny.
It was not funny.
That was not funny. I did laugh in the beginning. I forgot what I laughed about, but
I don't even know anything about it. It's like a love triangle? Like, is that like the...
something like... I fell asleep, though.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes. Whoa. I woke up and I was like, the plot hasn't changed.
Oh, my gosh.
No. I totally would watch it again. It'd be like a good movie to play in the background on like a girls' night, for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
And I know we're going to see F1 coming out. Yeah, I was going to see Superman. Like, there's a lot of movies coming out right now.
I know. This summer has been a lot. I went to go see the new Lilo and Stitch with Vika.
I heard it ends terrible. I heard he like gets put up for adoption.
So I didn't mind the ending. Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah.
Or do you even want to know?
Oh, I'm not gonna go see it. You ain't gotta worry about me.
So, like, I honestly was kind of traumatized by the cartoon because like. I went on the Stitch ride. I went on the Stitch ride at Disney World, and my sister, she got so scared that she like threw her head back and then hit her head on the back, and then it bounced forward, and she like hit her teeth, and like it was just like traumatic for our whole
Lilo,
family.
When I catch you, Lilo.
Oh, so I was like not honestly looking forward to it, but
Stitch.
My friend, yeah.
Wait.
So
Stitch is the
character,
the animal,
yeah, and so
the thing.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, it's not my favorite Disney story. So it was like, okay, whatever.
It was
really
cutesy.
Yeah,
I don't even remember watching it.
And then, so in the end, like you see the whole time. So Nona's.
Downtown Italian restaurant.
What's her name?
Nanya. I think I know who you're talking about.
Who was the older sister in Lilo and Stitch? Oh, Nani. So Nani's like struggling the whole time because she's just like, their parents died. She's probably like younger than us, like in her young 20s, and like
I didn't realize it was that deep.
Yeah, she has to like take care of Lilo, and now she has this stupid dog. I kind of hate Stitch.
Is he a dog?
Hot fact. Well, so
what is he a koala?
Lilo thinks he's a dog, but he's actually an alien.
I thought he was like a koala.
I think he's kind of meant to look like one because he's got fur, but because aliens normally, I would say, probably don't have fur. I don't know, but like Lilo, so Nani gets a job, then she has to like have Lilo there because she doesn't have a babysitter, and then Stitch like ruins everything, and then Nani loses the job, and I'm like, the way I would set this thing on fire, like I just like it was just so stressful. So in the end, the whole time she's like, Nani is like wanting to go to marine biology school, but she can't leave Lilo. Yeah. So the neighbor, who's like a family friend, she adopts, because she actually gets like, so the like CPS basically comes and like takes Lilo away from Nani, which is like so deep. And then because she was like crying, and she's like, it's gonna be okay, like it's for the best, yada yada. And then it ends up the neighbor, the really sweet neighbor, ends up adopting Lilo.
Oh.
So and then Nani gets to go to marine biology school. So I honestly was like,
dang.
I was like, I feel like this is a happy ending. You know, I was rooting for Nani. Wow. I'm like, that's how you know you're an adult, is when like you're not actually rooting for the main character anymore, like the child. I'm rooting for the older sister. So
yeah, I heard it was
controversial. I mean, I could see how some people could like see it and be mad if it's, because I don't even remember how the original one ends.
Yeah, I was just, if you couldn't tell, I was just grown on SpongeBob. And like, I didn't watch Lilo and Stitch really, which is like, so I didn't really know entirely the plot, which is sad. Like, I wish I watched it. I was just literally so caught. Any new episode of SpongeBob, I was like, Dad, Mom, brother. It's like, come to the living room. My show's on. Yes. Quiet, my show's on. Literally SpongeBob. Which is like, yeah. I have like friends that are like, my parents didn't let me watch SpongeBob growing up. Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch Wizards of Waverly Place.
Same.
Yeah, but SpongeBob, I can see why. Like, as an adult, seeing clips of it, which I mean, not very often, but like, I'm like, okay, that was like very much of an adult joke. Like, you wouldn't understand it unless you were an adult. So as a kid, you're just like, yeah. But yeah, I didn't think it was crazy. It's definitely makes you weird. I think if you have the humor to enjoy SpongeBob as a kid, you're probably just a little bit weird now. Which, hey,
I wouldn't know.
Call me a weirdo. If that's what makes you weird, then call me a weirdo. That's so weird.
I know.
But yeah, I know. I literally saw this TikTok of this like little girl screaming, and she's like, Lilo! Because he was like at the bottom of the like ocean or whatever, and she was like, oh! And although like adults were like, it's fine, like it's gonna be fine, but then it like didn't end up being fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a little bit
traumatizing for a kid.
Watch.
Yeah,
because like
she was like screaming. She's like, Lilo or Stitch, no.
Because Stitch, like one of his things is that he's so dense that he sinks, and so
same. Clock it.
So they like are on the surfboard with Stitch. They don't know this. Only like the guy who like invented him knows this, and Stitch falls because the guy who invented him is trying to capture him and take him back with him. And so Stitch literally sinks to the bottom of the ocean. Lilo tries to like save him, and obviously she's like sick, so she can't save this animal. Then Nani tries to save him, and she almost dies. Like, I'm like, leave Stitch on the bottom of the ocean. I don't care. Like,
she was crying.
It was so sad.
Anyways, they're so cute though, like the characters.
Yeah. Well, this has been such a pleasure. I have
you.
So fun.
No, this has been really fun. I feel like I'm gonna listen to this and cringe so hard at the sound of my voice. But thanks, Ellie, for having me. It's been so fun. We'll have to go watch. What is it? Iron Claw?
Or Ironheart.
Why is everything iron? Iron Man. Pick a different metal, please.
I know. Copper.
No, I can keep going. But this has been so fun.
Yeah. For all of you listening, thank you so much for listening, and I will see you guys. Yeah.
Signing off.
Yep, and we'll see you next Saturday at 8 a.m.